welcome back to my grand tour of my Hogwarts school that I'm currently building on. So in this case, this is part 2 of what I have so far. Now this is going to be a grand tour of all the classes that exist in Hogwarts. Now there might be a few that I've probably missed around, like, if you actually go to PotterMore or any of that information, right? The extra classes, just like Muggle studies. Yeah, none of that. This is more for visually the classes that exist that we actually see the students go in Hogwarts go through. Okay, so again, here is the grand staircase here, right? With the moving portraits and things like that. As you can see, I actually am not finished with this section either. It took a long time to put all those pictures up, but I need to make staircases that kind of lead to nowhere to give that full vision and full illusion effect of the staircase. But again, each staircase actually leads to a specific classroom or a specific hallway, and this one has an underground, as you can see. And we'll also talk about what's next to the grand staircase here is this hallway that's going to lead to another classroom. So let's go ahead and take a tour on Hogwarts classrooms and so on and so forth. So very first classroom that you do, if recognized, is going to be Flitwick's class. Now, as you can see, this is where they teach the first years how to levitate items. So as you can see here, there you go. Look at that cool magic right there. This is floating on top of this, right? There's nothing in between here, but that's pretty cool there. This is where the podium where he teaches the class, right? Okay. As far as this is just as most, I tried to make it look as close as possible, but as far as that, this is, again, attention to details, especially when we're looking at Minecraft 1.17. This isn't a modded version, so it is a little difficult to actually build things a little accurately, but that's just the best I can do, and, make the illusion that they're floating items here. So that's this classroom here. Now, again, each staircase is going to have specific classrooms. So I believe this is the second floor up here. So second floor, as we know, has a lot of unique features in here, such as you got the library, okay? So this is where the student comes here for the Chamber of Secrets, right? With the restricted section, okay? Where they steal the books here. Okay, so that's the restricted section. It's gated. It's got bars on it. And of course, this is where, students can come in and study and be in a quiet area. So here's little study rooms there. This next section over here is going to be the boys' bathroom, as we all know, right? The unique thing about this one is where the trolls are going to be, right? This is where Hermione runs into that troll because she was crying in the bathroom, in the girls' bathroom on the second floor. Well, here is this section right here. This is the boys' side, okay? So as you can see, normal bathroom sinks and things like that. Normal toilets with doors on them. Yes, so nothing too crazy on that side, but yeah, this is the bath over here, and I tried to make pictures on the windows. I didn't know you could see very carefully, but I tried to make a mermaid, right? That's the head, that's the hair, that's the body. But yeah, as close to details, that's pretty much as close I could get into regards to this. So this is the boys' bathroom. Now, as we know, the girls' bathroom is where, is the most interesting, because this is where, this is the abandoned girls' bathroom, right? This is where Moaning Myrtle exists, right? This is where Harry, takes a bath with, with the egg, right? And Moaning Myrtle is there, so that's this section right here where you got the bathtubs and the little, the little mermaids giggling on the windows over here. Okay, so that's the bathroom. But of course, the most unique thing about the girls' bathroom is going to be this, which is, again, there's water here, but look, check this out. It's the Chamber of Secrets, right? It's supposed to be hidden in here, but as far as this, that's the best I can do to hiding this bathroom stall. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and take a travel to the Chamber of Secrets. So again, yes, you're supposed to fall down, but in this case, it's Minecraft. If nobody has access to creative mode, they would not be able to get out of this room. So I just built staircases so we're able to enter and exit this place as we please. So this is where we enter in the Chamber of Secrets. Now in this case, check this out. How come I can't just go in? Well, again, remember, you need to have a password in order to get in. And again, this is my favorite part out of the entire building is this section right here. So, all we do is just, say the secret password, which is Sai Hashiheth. And if you press this button right here, check this out. Whoa! It's spiral. Let's check that out again. Let's close it. Oh, that's so cool, huh? Let's do it again. Let's go again. Oh, come on. Let's do it again. Ooh, yeah. So that was like my favorite part that I built here. So shout outs to this YouTuber showed me a tutorial how to do a spiral opening door. So link to his YouTube channel will be down below. But yes, this is the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets. So as you come over here, it's nighttime right now, so this is where, Harry was running through the tunnels and things like that. Over here is another entrance to the tunnel. So again, it's supposed to be water filled here, because this is in other essence, it's plumbing down here. It's the sewer. So, as we can see, we got the nice little snake heads over here with water coming out of its mouth, like it's actual flowing out of the mouth, right? Again, this is where you go over here, and this is where the Chamber of Secrets is, where you see Ginny Weasley on the floor, and Harry's just, talking to Tom Riddle. And this is where he is. This is the Salazar Slytherin face with the mouth wide open for the basilisk to come out. So this is Salazar Slytherin, as you can see. A little difficult, but it's the best I could do. I got the nose, especially the beard. But yeah, this is the hole where the snake is going to come out. But, in this case, no snake in this movie. Or no snake, no snake in this chamber. So... but it's the idea here. Alright, that's the Chamber of Secrets. So, let's go ahead and exit, and I'm going to go ahead and put the wall up. Cool. And let's show you the rest of the school. Okay? So that's the second floor girls' bathroom with Moaning Myrtle. Okay, and let's see what else is on the second floor. So again, more study rooms, and then here's where the private study rooms are. A bunch of study rooms here. This is where the students play Wizard's Chess. So again, whether you're red or white, right, you could play Wizard's Chess here. Okay. There's an extra little private study room if you really need it. Okay. And, yeah. And this actually leads to another staircase. Oh. So this leads to another staircase, which is going to be up here to the 4th floor, I believe. Okay. The fourth floor, I'll go ahead and show you. Actually, we'll take it. We'll get there. But this leads to the fourth floor, and here is the third floor. Okay, so again, third floor is going to be 3 classrooms. Now I'm going to show you them in chronological order. So starting here on the left side is going to be Transfiguration Class. Okay, so this is where Professor McGonagall teaches you how to transform objects into things, or animals into objects. And this also is where, I believe, this is where she also teaches animagus, where you could change into an animal form. So again, all of these little cages were here are supposed to have, you know, your birds in there, right? This is supposed to have a bird in there. I was thinking about to put some chickens in here, but I was afraid they were going to escape. So that's this classroom right here. Okay. And in here, of course, are going to be, you know, your books that you need, and, you know, things that you need for the class. Okay. So that's that one right there. Next classroom I have is going to be Professor Snape's class. So here is his potions class. So as you can see, right, this is where they start brewing some potions. And this is where Harry, for the first day of class, gets scolded by Professor Snape. So here's the, you know, the pot that you brew stuff in. Here's the fire that you could brew, and here's the crafting table for you to be able to craft those items, as well as if you need this. And then we got books in the front and a podium here. So this is his teaching class. Now, of course, the potions room is gonna obviously have Professor Snape's room. Now, I don't know what his room looks like, but I just kind of made it up. I figured it'd be very dark, dingy, and, you know, that's where the students come and talk to Professor Snape, right? He doesn't like sunlight, so he blocks them out. So that's it there. Okay. And of course, potions, right? If Snape is in the profession of, you know, teaching potions, you gotta have the potions room, right? Where everything, and then they are really fully stocked with actual potions. So you got healing potions, you got slowing potions, you've got, this one is supposed to be, so on so like these things, they have picture frames on them, right? We'll tell you exactly what kind of potion it is, and then each one are kind of filled in. So again, not every single one is filled in, just because there's only so many potions and so many things, but the first wall do have potions in there. Okay, and of course, you know, if you are looking into playing regular mode, you have the podium to be able to actually create the actual potions itself. Okay, so that's potions class, and then this one's going to be the defense against the dark arts. Okay, so this is one of my favorite classes because this one was the most widely used class. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning, right? You got the the um, the arches up here, right? There's supposed to be like a hanging skeleton, but hey, I try to make it work, right? Look at that. They had you know, head pieces that you can have, but I try to make a skeleton because they had a hanging one in there. This is where the students kind of do the class. Over here, right? I did this more on the basis of having Professor Lupin teach the class. So he, for some reason, loves to have random stuff here laying around, and more books. more things that you need to have in cabinets. And again, when you sit here, right, in this class, he taught us what a boggart is. So that's what this is, right? It's where the boggart lives. Okay? And this is where he teaches his lesson. Okay? And of course, because his is the most special room, right? If you remember Professor Lockhart when he was doing this class, when he was teaching the class, the first thing he did was come out from his office up here above the entire class. So that's what this is. But again, I geared it towards Professor Lupin just because I like him a little better. Yeah, so he has a lot of weird stuff that he's collected from other countries and things like that. And he likes skulls for some reason. Oh no. Mic 1 2 check. Oh no. Sorry about that. My microphone died. But yeah, so here you go. There, he has a bunch of skulls on his table over here. So that is these classrooms here. Now, what other classrooms or what other places we have left? Well, we still got the 4th floor, and then we have the 5th floor. So again, I'm going to go ahead and skip over, just go over here. So this is 4th floor. 4th floor, right, we have, is actually the hospital wing, right? So the 4th floor is the hospital wing. This is where, you know, even over here, there's potions in here for healing and things like that, for the individual to go ahead and rest. I believe this place has supposed to have a furnace in the middle section right here, and they have the beds. Now, if you remember, I made this very specific. So Harry in the second movie, he ends up breaking his arm because a bludger hit it, and Lockhart decided to do a spell, and his bone disappeared. So if you remember what this is, right? This is the Skele-Gro juice that the Madame Pomfrey, I believe, gave to them, or the nurse. So there you go. That's that right there. Alright, and of course, each one's going to have a few things in here, such as, you know, love potions and things like that. Okay? So that's the hospital wing right there. And of course, in this case, I kind of added this in here because I was like, I didn't know what else to add. So I made a little balcony area for the hospital wing so they can come out here and enjoy whatever they need to enjoy outside. Okay. And then let's see. This right here, over here, excuse me, is going to be an extra study room. So again, you have the quiet study room over here. You know, students can study against the wall, or they can study in groups. Okay, and it's just a bunch of books that they can study, and I made it connected to the actual dormitory. So they can, you know, go to bed, wake up, and then come over here to get started with their studying, and so on and so forth. So that's the cool thing here, is I connected the buildings together in that kind of way. Alright, and of course this right here, the staircase, actually leads to the entrance to, right, you got the entrance to the Astronomy Tower, as well as the entrance into the 5th floor, which is going to be, well, this one's the room of requirement, and this one's going to be where they actually duel. Okay, so this is where, you know, the professors ask them to duel against each other. So here you go, right? This is the dueling area to practice their spells, right? You got some nice bonfires going on over here, okay? And of course, you have the, stuff full of cabinets in there, and the fireplace right there. So this is where you can duel your, with your colleagues and things like that over here. And of course, it's another closet over here. The infamous room of requirements. So as you can see, this is where it's just a bunch of crap that's just stacked up on top of each other. A bunch of storage things. A bunch of stuff in here, right? Birds and cages in here for some reason. So it's kind of a maze of a bunch of stuff that's just in the room of requirement. Again, this is obviously one of the rooms of requirements. There's a billion rooms of requirements, but this is what I try to come up with. This is one of the rooms of the requirements. So if you remember this right here, right? Now check this out. Ah! I let the bird out! Oh no. Well, this is where Malfoy, if you remember, where he was trying to put some spells in there. Oh no, I let the bird out, but the bird's supposed to be in here. Oh, yeah, come back. Go back in there. Go back in there. Okay. Oh no. Oh, dang it. I let the bird go. Well, anyways, that's this part right here. This section here, in the room of requirements, and then here is this section right here where it is the mirror of Erised. Okay, so again, this is very small. Yes, I understand, but this place again, it's got a few things up here that is very iconic, such as the mirror of Erised and this. I forgot what this wardrobe was called, but it's the one that they connected, and then so on and so forth. So again, that's just one of the rooms of requirements. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So the next one and the last one, actually there's two more. This actually connects to the Astronomy Tower. Okay, so it actually lets me enter in this way. So if I were to actually just go walk this way, this is just like, where they can just, go onto the balcony and just look at the overview here. But again, this is where it's leading up to the Astronomy Tower. So I'm going to go ahead and go up the stairs. So if you remember that infamous spiral staircase, this is it, right? Is where it literally just spirals all the way until you get to the top. So here you go. We are at the top now. So this is going to be the Divination Room. Nice, right? In the Astronomy Tower. So again, Professor Trelawney's one of those, weird ones. So again, you got, every person can sit here with their magic crystal ball, right? And their tea leaves, right? So again, that's this section right here is the Astronomy Tower. Okay, and this is the class of divination. And of course, let's go up the stairs to go ahead and see Professor Trelawney's I guess room, right? So she has this section right here, and more magic balls and skeletons up here. So again, pretty. I made this one a little more detailed just because Professor Trelawney, she's definitely very weird, but she definitely dresses up a certain way. So I just wanted to kind of copy that idea and dress this classroom just like her. They're full of color, very random, and a lot of things on the table. So we got random stuff on the table here. And again, magic ball. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and exit this classroom here. And let's go ahead and exit all the way out down to the bottom here. So this is where, you know, you can go ahead and chill out on the lawn over here, right? It's just an extra portion of this. I haven't finished this part yet because I don't know what I want to put in here, but it's definitely, I need to put something in here. But this is where the infamous Cho Chang, right, and Harry bump into each other, and he's trying to awkwardly ask her to go to the dance with her. So this place right here is going to be that random staircase that's overseeing outside. Okay, and this is actually going to connect to that hallway that's right next to the grand staircase. So I'm just going to go ahead and zoom through forward. Okay, I do want to expand this way. Because I want to make sure I put some staircases so we could build our Quidditch area over here. But again, I've only completed just the school section. And let's go ahead and take a look going downstairs. So in this case, here's the underground section here. A place where the kids can just hang out on the grass and whatnot. And this is where in movie number 2, where you have Madame Pomfrey's class. Alright, wow, my trees grew, so it's really cool. Yes, I put it inside, it's kind of like in the building. Alright, right, her place has a bunch of pots and plants and things like that. So this is where we did the mandrakes, okay, and so on and so forth. So this is her class right here, and this is where you teach herbology. Okay. And I believe that is it for the grand tour, because that's all I've done so far. Those are the unique classrooms. So as you can see over here, this is where there is another basically exit, and this is where you are going to be able to see. I'm going to build Hagrid's hut and so on and so forth, and the Forbidden Forest. Well, as you can see, it's in the middle of a forest, so the Forbidden Forest is going to be pretty obvious. It's just going to be there, okay? But yes, so there are more pathways and things that I need to complete before anything else. But that is it for the classrooms that I built so far, okay? Stay tuned for the 3rd video, and I'll show you the next section, which is going to be the dormitory, or where the grand clock tower is. And I'm excited because this is one of my favorite parts as well too. Alright, so as far as that, I'll catch you in the 3rd video. Alright, if you like this video and you like what you see, give this a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also you know, stay tuned for more content. And yeah, alright, bye.